Hi friends. So after a hectic week of working from home, I started a journey towards Kurg in this Good Friday weekend. Popularly known as Scotland of India, Kurg lives up to its name with a luring amalgamation of history, luxury, adventure, authentic Kurgi food, homemade wines, spices, and much more. Located along the Western Ghats, this coffee-producing hill station is a well-known for its unparalleled lush green scenery and mesmerizing hilltop viewpoints. All this makes Coorg a perfect destination of people who need a quick escape from regular 9 to 5 office work. As we found out, Namdroling Monastery was still closed for this COVID-19 situation. We headed straight toward Nisargadaama Delta, which is roughly 7 kilometers away from the monastery. This ecological park is a delta formation in Kaveri River, and it is around 28 kilometers from the Coorg, the Madikeri main city. Main attraction of this place is the hanging bridge, which you will find just at the entrance. Once you cross the river, the opposite side will welcome you with a green bamboo forest, elephant rides, riverbed, and a serenity all around you. You can enjoy boating and spend almost half of the day over there if you wish to. But we were in a hurry to reach Madikeri town within a given period of time. So we did not spend much time over here. We just took a look, had some shoot, and headed towards the main city. After we got out of Nisargadaama, we found that we would not have make it to Dubare Elephant Camp by time. So we thought of going towards Chikliole Reservoir. This is around 7 kilometers from Dubare Camp and roughly around 30 kilometers from the Madikeri main city. The main attraction of this place is a unique shaped dam and the nature around it. This place is very quiet and the wind that blows around will bring peace to your mind. One thing to notice, this is not very commercialized destination, so you will not find food, water or any kind of shops around it. So it is advisable to carry all the necessary things along with you. Highway 275 to reach the Madikeri main city. As we found out, there is another alternative route which is called Chetalli Road, which goes through the coffee estates, deep forests, and finally it meets NH 275 just before you enter Coorg. So you can definitely opt for that, but yeah, it will take a little bit more. We checked in our hotel and went straight for our lunch. So we had our food in one of the Coorg's finest authentic food joint, which is called Coorg Cuisine. Raja Seat, which is another popular location in Coorg, was around 10 minutes from Coorg Cuisine. So we started walking towards it and we found out the place was very less crowded during this time of the day. Now for the next destination, we started early next day. Around 5:30, a jeep picked up from our hotels and we started towards the next destination. It was around 40 to 45 minutes of a bumpy jeep ride. It is advisable if you book the car from the government bus stand other than booking it from the hotels because they tend to charge a little more. So we got a group and per head around 1000 rupees it costed us. Located at a distance of 25 to 30 kilometers from Madikeri town, Mandalpatti is a popular tourist spot. A lush green mesmerizing place, Mandalpatti has recently become popular amongst tourists. This place is way from hustle and bustle and offers some seclusion and calmness. We reached there to see the sunrise, but due to the heavy fog, we were not able to see much. And remind you, personal vehicles are not allowed. Only bikes and jeeps that you hire, they are only allowed to the Mandalpatti viewpoint. After we parked our car, we trekked around 200 meters up to the point. As you can see, there was heavy fog around, so we could not enjoy the sunrise that much. Another 10 minutes ride from Mandalpatti, we reach to this waterfall called Kote Abbey Waterfalls. Don't confuse this with the Abbey Falls, which is very near to Madikeri. This one is actually a quite less known waterfall somewhere. You can spend time sitting on the rocks, keeping your feet inside cold running water. You can also feed some fishes and take amazing photographs around it. The best time I would suggest to go in the evening during the sunset. The wind that flows through your hair, the beautiful landscape, it will blow your mind away. If you're in Kurg, you must visit the chalk area where you will get homemade spices, homemade wines, and many more. It's worth taking a look. Next day, it was time to say goodbye to this beautiful city of Madikeri. But before we put our anchor down in Bangalore, we thought of visiting one of the most visited destination in India after Taj Mahal, that is Mysore Palace. People who lives in and around Bangalore are quite familiar with this palace. The beautiful chandeliers, the epic paintings, wall carvings, door designs, they are simply breathtaking. The darbars, the inner mahal, the silver mirror for king. This will simply make you think about the grand and prosperous time of the warrior family, the royal warrior family of Mysore. So this was our last destination of this trip. Hope to hit the road real soon. If you like the video, please like and share and do subscribe. Thank you.